Fit in 10, day 52. Day 52 of the Fit in 10 challenge. And listen, we had some crazy results today, like nuts. There was a few people that lost one person lost over 12 pounds of fat. Somebody else lost over 10. We had a few people in that 7 to 8 range of fat tissue loss. So we're seeing some really, really crazy results. Virtually everybody on a whole improved in these last 4 weeks as opposed to the 3 weeks prior. Okay, and that kind of makes sense because you're getting used to the system. We also had a little bit longer period of time, but you're getting more used to the system and your numbers, right? So you guys are doing really, really good. Okay, so kudos to you. All right, listen, somebody's asking me about headaches, and they're asking me, well, they didn't say it was their macros, but they said it's ever since the macros changed. And listen, it's not due to your macros. Your calories are still relatively high. And of course, the changes that I made to your macros are very minimal. So, some things you may want to look at is your caffeine intake. So did that change? Did your caffeine intake change? Has your stress levels changed? Are you tight through your neck or your upper back? Okay, are you getting enough water and essential minerals in your diet? All right, so look into those things. It's definitely not related to the amount of macros you're having. All right. Okay, I hope that helps you. Okay, but check out all those things I mentioned and make note of them. Okay. All right, fat burners. People are asking me about fat burners. Yeah, listen, if you want to add some arsenal to your final 3 weeks, you can do that. And a few that I would recommend are Afterburner, which is a nighttime fat burner and will help you sleep better. And of course, sleep is also in and of itself a good fat burning tool, right? That's when you really burn the most fat, is when you're sleeping. All right, so that product's called Afterburner. I have it. I also have a product called Accelerated Heat that has caffeine in it. So not a huge fan of it myself, but it does work really well. I just don't like the stimulants. And then finally, I've got another one that's called Carnidiem, and it's L-carnitine. Okay, it's L-carnitine and a few other things in there, and that's really good as well. All right, and you can stack these if you like as well. Okay, as like a fat burning combo. All right, certainly don't have to. If you stick to your macros and you stick to the program, you should do really well. Okay. All right, training. Guys, listen, when you're training, I'm going to say this. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. You need to maximize your range of motion. This is huge. Okay, I'm going to say this again. You need to maximize your range of motion. Get the most range in that movement, okay, within reason, okay, without obviously hyperextending a joint. All right, you need to get the most range in that movement. You need to control the weight, and you need to be very cognizant of your form and mechanics. So think about everything you're doing when you're training. Think about it. Be very aware. All right, but your range of motion is the biggest one. And listen, if you're only doing half the movement, then think about that. You're only getting really half of the exercise, if even half the exercise. Quite often, there's a lot more happening when you get to those tail end regions of the tail end region of that range of motion. Okay, and actually, one thing I want to mention too is, watch your the time between reps. Don't pause between reps. Keep the weight moving. Virtually keep it moving. Okay. Remember, we're trying to exhaust the muscle. We are trying to exhaust the muscle. Remember that every time you do a set. Say to yourself, I'm trying to exhaust the muscle. How can I best do this? Okay. This is going to make a big difference with your results. Huge. Okay. All right. Message of the day. And this goes with your scans. Okay. So for some of you who may feel like you're not quite getting what you want, or you're not quite happy, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Okay, so we've got 3 weeks left. Okay, we're not going to run the scans. We can push the scans till the middle of the 10th week. All right, so you can do 21 days here. So go hard, prove to yourself. Look, in 4 weeks, some people made these drastic changes like crazy. Okay, you can do the same. You can do the same, all right? So I'm going to say it again. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending, all right? So hang in there. Be strong, right? Be strong. Be strong. All right? Should I do that one more time? Sure, why not? I seem to enjoy it. Be strong, you guys. Hang in there, okay? Hang in there. Submit, commit, and do what you got to do. Take advantage. You got 21 days. You can make massive change. Make massive change. Do it.